Greetings. You've tuned into InvestorWeb, your one-stop station for all things finance and investing. Here at InvestorWeb, we strive to provide thought-provoking and insightful content on a range of topics related to investing and finance. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey into the world of wealth as we explore the paradoxes that come with being rich. So sit back, relax, and prepare to have your mind expanded as we delve into the fascinating world of wealth, exploring the paradoxes that come with being rich. Paradox number one: the more money you make, the less time you seem to have. It's an intriguing conundrum, isn't it? You see, to amass a substantial wealth, one often has to invest an enormous amount of time. This could mean long hours at work, tireless networking, or even continuous learning to stay ahead of the curve. And as you delve deeper into this pursuit of riches, you might find that your days are becoming increasingly crowded. Leisure activities that you once enjoyed might be pushed aside. Personal relationships could potentially take a back seat. Yes, you're adding more digits to your bank account, but at what cost? The irony is that while you're getting richer in monetary terms, you might feel poorer when it comes to time. Time to relax, to enjoy, to simply live. So remember, while money is a resource, so is time. In essence, the richer you become, the poorer you may feel in terms of time. Paradox number two: you're rich, but you're not satisfied. Now, isn't this a curious conundrum? You have the resources to buy almost anything you want, yet the satisfaction you seek seems to flutter just beyond your reach. Let's delve into this paradox. Wealth and possessions can certainly bring pleasure, but they seldom deliver lasting satisfaction. Why is that? It's because our human nature is wired for progress and growth. Once we attain a certain level of wealth, it becomes our new normal. We adapt to it and start looking for the next level. There's a term for this. It's called hedonic adaptation. It's like running on a treadmill. No matter how fast you run, you stay in the same spot. You acquire more wealth, yet the satisfaction remains elusive. So what's the takeaway? Wealth can buy comfort, but not contentment. Despite having wealth, the satisfaction seems elusive. Paradox number three: wealth isolates. The allure of wealth can be intoxicating, yet it carries with it a bitter aftertaste. As one's wealth grows, so too can a sense of isolation. Friends and family may begin to view the wealthy individual differently, their expectations shifting from emotional support to financial support. Envy, that green-eyed monster, can rear its ugly head, creating a chasm between the wealthy and those around them. This can lead to a sense of loneliness, a feeling of being on an island of wealth in a sea of need. It's not that wealth erases the need for companionship or emotional connections. Quite the contrary, it often amplifies them. Yet the perception of others can change, their motives questioned, their actions scrutinized. The rich are often left to wonder, who can I trust? Wealth, while alluring, can often lead to a sense of loneliness. Paradox number four: the richer you are, the more you fear losing it all. It's an irony that often trips up those who have found financial success. You'd think that with a nest egg comfortably padded, one's worries would diminish. But alas, the opposite tends to be true. The fear of losing it all can become a constant companion. It might be the fear of a bad investment, a sudden economic downturn, or an unexpected life event that could drain your resources. The unpredictability of life doesn't discriminate between the wealthy and the not-so-wealthy. And thus, those with substantial assets often find themselves constantly looking over their shoulder, waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's a fear that can be paralyzing, preventing the enjoyment of the very wealth that was supposed to provide freedom and security. So paradoxically, the more you have, the more you have to lose. With great wealth comes great anxiety over potential loss. Paradox number five: wealth attracts false friends. It's a paradox as old as wealth itself. The more you have, the more people you'll find buzzing around you. But are they drawn to you or your wealth? It's a question that can keep you up at night. You see, wealth is a powerful magnet. It pulls people towards you, but not always for the right reasons. These individuals may be drawn to the glamour, the lifestyle, or the potential benefits they believe they can reap from your success. They're like moths to a flame, drawn into your orbit by the glow of your prosperity. However, it's crucial to remember that true friendship isn't about what you can give, but who you are as a person. Genuine friends are there in times of prosperity and adversity alike, while false friends may vanish when the going gets tough. This brings us to an essential truth. Wealth can often blur the line between genuine and superficial relationships. With wealth, distinguishing between genuine and opportunistic friendships can be a challenging task. Now let's quickly go over the remaining paradoxes. We've covered the first 5 paradoxes of being rich, and now it's time to dive into the next. Paradox number 6, wealth can't buy happiness. It's a familiar saying, but it holds a truth that many wealthy individuals grapple with. While money can purchase material goods, experiences, and even peace of mind to an extent, it can't buy the deep, authentic joy that comes from fulfilling relationships, meaningful work, or personal growth. Moving on to paradox number 7, wealth leads to higher expectations. With more money comes more pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle, to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. This can lead to a cycle of constantly chasing more without ever feeling truly content or satisfied. Next, we have paradox number 8, wealth makes you a target. Unfortunately, the visibility that often accompanies wealth can make you a target for everything from lawsuits and scams to jealousy and resentment. This can lead to a sense of constant vigilance and suspicion, which can be incredibly isolating. Then there's paradox number 9. Wealth can lead to extravagant spending. This paradox illustrates the idea of lifestyle inflation. As your wealth increases, so too can your spending habits. You might find yourself buying more expensive items, not necessarily because you need them, but because you can. And this can lead to financial stress, even when you're technically rich. Finally, we arrive at paradox number 10. Wealth can't assure good health. While money can certainly afford you access to high-quality medical care, it can't guarantee good health. Stress, lack of time for exercise, poor eating habits, these are all issues that can plague the wealthy and lead to health problems. Moreover, money can't buy immortality. No matter how rich you are, you can't escape the inevitability of aging and illness. These paradoxes remind us that wealth, while desirable, comes with its own set of complexities. Each of these paradoxes serves as a reminder that while wealth can certainly provide opportunities and advantages, it's not a panacea for all of life's challenges. It's important to keep this perspective in mind whether you're currently wealthy or aspire to be. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about being rich in terms of money, but also being rich in terms of happiness, health, and meaningful relationships. Let's wrap up by summarizing the paradoxes of being rich. We've explored the intricate landscape of wealth, navigating the paradoxical realities that often lurk beneath the glittering surface. First, we delved into the paradox of more money, less time. Wealth can open doors to countless opportunities, but it also demands time, often leaving the affluent with a scarcity of this invaluable resource. Next, we unpacked the conundrum of rich but not satisfied. Despite the material comforts that wealth brings, it often fails to quench the thirst for inner satisfaction, leading to a never-ending pursuit for more. Then we examined the paradox, wealth isolates. Ironically, while wealth can connect you to the world in unprecedented ways, it can also create an invisible barrier, isolating you from genuine human connections. We also explored the fear of losing it all. The paradox here is that the more you have, the more you have to lose, leading to a constant anxiety about maintaining your wealth. Lastly, we discussed wealth attracts false friends. Wealth, while it can attract a crowd, often brings along fair-weather friends, adding another layer of complexity to the social dynamics of the rich. In a nutshell, these paradoxes serve as a reminder that wealth, while it brings material comfort, comes with a unique set of paradoxes that underscores the old adage, money isn't everything. And that brings us to the end of our exploration of the paradoxes of being rich. We've traversed a fascinating landscape, one that shows wealth isn't the straightforward path to happiness it's often assumed to be. It's a journey filled with paradoxes, challenges, and surprises. So let's take a moment to reflect on these paradoxes, to ponder their implications in our lives. Are we chasing wealth at the expense of our time? Do we yearn for more even when we have plenty? Are we isolating ourselves with our wealth? Are we living in fear of losing what we've gained? Are we attracting the right kind of people into our lives? These are profound questions, and we invite you to share your thoughts, your experiences, your insights in the comments section. Let's create a conversation, a community that learns and grows together. Remember to subscribe to Investor Web for more insightful content. Until next time, Keep investing and keep growing.